Good morning. Happy Easter, everyone. He is risen. That's what we're here to celebrate with our little craft project this morning. So I hope you've been having a good Easter morning so far. Hopefully your parents did a little bit of prep work for this craft project. So at home you should have a white paper plate or a white circle of paper. You should have a green hill to put on your white paper plate. You should have a brown cross. And then the last thing that we're going to need is a tracing of your hand. And your hand is going to represent the sun in our little picture. When we're all done with it, this is what it's going to look like. So your hand is going to represent the sun rising over the cross that Jesus died on. And of course, Easter celebrates when Jesus came back to life. So that is the first thing that we are going to do. So grab your pencil, or have your parent grab your pencil. And hopefully you have some yellow paper or paper that has been colored yellow. Spread your fingers out, Bren. Not too far, you'll be over here. Okay, so have your parent trace your hand, or a brother or a sister, or whoever you have at home with you today. Okay, and then depending on how good you are with scissors, you can cut this out yourself, or you can have your parent cut it out for you, because we have another job for the kids first. So we need to make a sunrise. And the sunrise colors are usually colors like yellow and orange and red, and then at the top of the sky where it's still dark, you might have some blue or some purple. So grab your markers and go ahead and color your sunrise. Now we're going to put a green hill down at the bottom of the plate, so you don't have to color the very bottom, but you do need to color most of the plate, at least over half. So you're going to do stripes of color on your plate.
Where should I start?
Start like right here.
Right here?
Yeah. And Brinley's going to demonstrate how to do that.
Whoa.
And parents, now would be a good time to make sure that you have all your materials, as well as cut out your child's hand, unless they want to do it themselves. If you'd like to pause the video at this point and listen to the Sunday school lesson story, that would be a good thing to do right now as well as you're coloring. We're going to pause the video here and jump back on when we've finished our paper plate. Alright, welcome back. You can see we've got our plate totally colored here, so we've got a really nice pretty sunrise. And what we're going to do next is start gluing on our pieces. Now the first one that we want to glue on is the hand, because the hand needs to be tucked behind everything else. But what you might want to look at is, what does your hill look like? And parents, if you want to trim the hill, If your child is upset that, like for ours, the red doesn't show very much, you could always make that hill a little bit smaller. So you want to put your hill on your plate and kind of see where does that hand need to be, because that hand should be kind of tucked behind the hill a little bit. So kind of get a good placement for the hand, and then you might want to take the hill away and just put a little mark on your plate so that you know where you're going to put that hand. And then we're going to put some glue on the back. There, good enough? Okay, let's make sure we get the tips of the fingers. Otherwise, it won't stick. Okay. Here's our plate. That's where I made the mark for the hand. You push it down. All right. Stick it on really well. Okay, then the next piece that we're going to put on is the hill. So that goes at the bottom of the plate. It covers up just the bottom of the hand. So we're going to put some glue on the hill. Okay. You want to put it on? And parents, this is where it might be helpful if you have a stapler. You can see that it's not quite sticking on the edges there just because of the curve of the plate. So I'm just going to add 3 staples. Just to make sure it's not going anywhere. Okay, so then we have our sunrise, we have our sun, and the next thing we need is our cross. So, glue.
Glue is coming through. Done.
All right, where do you want to put it, Brenly?
Right there. That's good.
Mush it down so it stays.
Need the glue.
Okay, I don't know if you guys have a Bible verse to learn for Easter Sunday with your Sunday school lesson, but there's a really easy verse from Matthew that goes with this lesson, and it goes, "He has risen." And that means that Jesus has come back to life, and that is what we celebrate on Easter morning. So we're going to write that right across the bottom here. He, H-E, has, H-A-S, risen, R-I-S-E, N, exclamation point. Because an exclamation point means we're really excited about something. And we are really excited on Easter morning that Jesus has come back to life. Okay, parents, if you want to finish this up to hang in your window, like we are doing here, you need a hole puncher, maybe. There we go. And a piece of string or a piece of yarn. And there it is. Thanks for watching. Have a good Easter, everyone.